Hello everyone, my name is Silvia Tancu, and this presentation will focus on the best practices to follow when you're using LinkedIn. Different social media platforms are used every day depending on the type of networking and the type of content that we want to engage with. We use social networking, which LinkedIn is part of, microblogging, photo sharing, and video sharing. LinkedIn is a business and employment-oriented service used for professional networking, including employers posting jobs and job seekers posting their CVs. We're going to continue with a few nice-to-know facts about LinkedIn. It was launched in 2003, and it currently has over 500 million users in 200 countries. The demographic picture is divided between 54% male and 46% female users, with 2 new members signing in each second. There are some cool effects when you're including a profile photo. It means that you are 36 times more likely to receive messages and be contacted by other professionals, and your profile will get 21 times more views. Content consumption on LinkedIn is done via sharing, liking, commenting, and just posting, just like on pretty much any other social media platform. Here are the 10 overused words found on LinkedIn, mostly on users' profiles. And I have a tip for you. Rather than using these words directly, try to use sentences that emphasize these attributes. For example, instead of saying that you are experienced in a field, use a sentence that indicates the number of years you have worked in that field. This is a chart showing the most followed LinkedIn members, with Richard Branson of Virgin Atlantic being in the first place with 8.7 million followers. These are influencers, and they are part of the influencer program, and they're influencers because they are creating content that generates further discussions, and it also inspires others. So, in case you are wondering how to become an influencer, first of all, you have to get an invitation from LinkedIn, and you have to create meaningful content. We're gonna move on to how you present yourself on LinkedIn. But before we dive into details, it is very important for you to understand that this is a platform where you focus on your image as a professional, where you show how you can collaborate with potential employers or business partners rather than sharing random updates from your day-to-day life. Your LinkedIn profile is the branding instrument that makes you stand out in the crowd. And to stand out, the profile must include certain features. In this presentation, I have divided those into basic features and features that really make you stand out. And we're going to start with the basic features. These are the features that offer that first impression that lasts forever. Every single LinkedIn profile should have at least these 5 basic features: a profile photo, a headline, a summary, work experience, and education. Your profile photo should be of you, not your pet, not your sandwich, not other people, and ideally your head and face should occupy about 60% of the picture. The headline is where you indicate what you do and what you want to do career-wise, and I suggest you stay away from silly statements or statements that show desperation. The summary section is for showcasing your knowledge and skills and for expressing what you do to help others. This is where you show potential employers or partners what's in it for them if they decide to contact you or work with you. Work experience. The rule of the thumb is to link the job title to the company profile on LinkedIn if they have one. Another good practice is to have a little overview before diving into the bullet point with your responsibilities for the job. Always pay attention to spelling and using correct tenses. Present tense for the current job and past tense for a previous job. The education area is where you tell the story of the professional you are today, and of course where you prove your academic level. And this is very important because it makes you easier to find, and you have the chance to reconnect with past schoolmates, and you may have the chance to even work with them. There are additional features that you can use for your profile to make you stand out, like skills, endorsements, accomplishments, a personalized URL, and a background photo. Endorsements from other professionals help you to back up the claims you make in the summary. Accomplishments may include languages that you speak, certifications, and awards. Just make sure that if you're holding a certificate, it's still valid. Customizing your URL is very important, and this is how it looks when you're customizing your URL. And it makes you easier to find, especially in this day and age when pretty much everyone likes to Google things and Google your name. It also makes you look tech savvy, and it shows that you're paying attention to detail. A background photo is more than just a nice touch to your profile. It can reflect what you do as a professional, showcase your accomplishments, or it can inspire others. An all-star profile is just a part of your presence on LinkedIn. Your presence on the platform also shows when you connect with others. And there are two ways to grow your professional network on LinkedIn. You can use the search bar at the top of the menu and look for people. And once you have found the person you're looking for, you can click the connect button and send them one of these generic invitations to connect. My network, which is right here at the top menu bar, will show you your connections. It will give you an option to sync your connections from your email, and it will also show people you may know. The most professional way to invite someone to connect on LinkedIn is to send them a personalized invitation. And to do so, you actually have to click on their profile, open their profile, and then click the connect button within their profile. And that's when you get this pop-up where you can personalize your invitation before clicking send. The rule of the thumb is to try to say something to reinforce the relationship. You can compliment them, you can put a thank you note, or if you're trying to connect with someone you don't know very well, try to remind them of how you met. Studies are showing that people are more likely to respond to personalized invitations than to generic ones. There is more to LinkedIn than how to build a profile and expand your professional network. If you want to find out more about what you can do with LinkedIn, you can check out this page, which is the LinkedIn help page. And the cool part about this is that you don't have to be signed in to read the content. And with this, I have shown you the basic details that you need to be aware of when you're trying to create a profile on LinkedIn and expand your network. Thank you very much for watching. If there are any comments or feedback, please let me know in the comments.